What defines you? Okay. Tell me what defines you. Is the relationship that you are in defines you? How good you are? How good can you be? If you're running after something, if you're running after someone, that defines you. What defines you? The power that you can go for your success defines you. To be happy in this present moment defines you. If someone left you, you're crying for them defines you. Wearing a beautiful dress today defines you. Applying a good makeup defines you. Having a beautiful haircut defines you. What actually defines you? So I'm not here to tell you that, get a beautiful home, clean your surroundings. Whenever you wake up, make your bed up, smell good. I'm not here to tell you all of that. Go and, have a good bath every single day, brush your teeth every single day. I'm not going to define that. I'm not going to tell you to define yourself like that. Your values define you probably. How many people are following you on Instagram maybe define you probably. Being positive defines you. Being into the drama defines you. What defines you? Telling people how you can coach defines you. Making good food defines you. What defines you? So the question is not that what defines you. The question is that how you live your life, how you, whatever the circumstances may be, how you're spending your own time. What is the particular thing that you do in your personal time? So if you're thinking that I'm gonna tell you that go and earn money, I'm not gonna do that. If you're thinking that I'm gonna tell you that change your life around, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just here to question you. What defines you? And it's not my job to tell you to paint your nails. It's not my job to ask you to wash yourself every single day in the morning. It's not my job to have your bills paid. It's not my job to tell you to do something. I'm just here to ask you a simple question. When you are in your personal time, what do you do? What do you think of? What do you find the most one thing that you want? Whether it is peace, whether it is you're finding, yourself watching movies, whether you're thinking of someone, whether someone telling you that you're beautiful and you're going to be attracted to that person instead of finding your own value. Does that define you? Do coaching other people define you? Telling people what to do define you? Maybe all of that actually somewhere down the line could be you. But you need to know something, okay? So, you are here on this earth living like a human being. There could be so many things around the world that you're watching every single day on social media, around where you live, talking to your family and asking, what has been happening in their lives, talking to your friends, asking what has been happening in their lives, getting to know everything about whatsoever could be going on around you. But you are here as a human being, okay? And everyone is telling you that, you are a human being. You are here for your purpose, whosoever you are. I don't care how much value you yourself, but I value you enough to tell you that first, you're a human being, and second, you're here for a purpose. Whosoever you are, your life has a purpose. Whether it would be, just to have children and grow them to be a better and a good person when they grow old, when they grow up, when they are going to start their own marriage life, when they are going to start their own, having children, maybe they are going to start their careers. Whatever you do, you have a purpose, okay? I'm not asking you to become a coach. I'm not asking you to become someone who is earning money. I'm not asking you to become someone who you are already not. You are someone. You're already someone. And you are here as a human being. Does that sound odd? No. You are a human being. Nobody, actually, everybody told you, but you were never giving yourself enough priority to tell yourself that, you know what, I'm a human being. I am a male or a female version of what it is called to be a human being. And you know what a human being is? Human being is kind. In reality, human being is kind and loving and understanding and applying the brain, and you can actually make something, to do something better. And yet in the whole universe, on the planet Earth, see, I don't want to take things to go in a negative way, but you should know what is happening in and around. It's just since I've become a coach, it's my duty to tell people what it is that everything is going around. It's my duty to tell people how is everything going around. And when I start talking, it's my duty to tell you that, this is happening and this is who we should be. There are some people who tell me that, things may be going on a good pace. And I was like, I know. This is where you stand right now. And I'm going to tell you something. In this world, I'm telling you, even the animals are better. How a human being is behaving, these days. And no doubt, there are so many good people out there, but they have also realized that there is a consciousness, right? We have got to be conscious of our own being, that we are human beings, in order to apply that yes, things can be better. And you should know this because you are in your, because life isn't short, okay? Life isn't a 2-minute thing. Life is long. And when you go about life, every day, every moment, every single thing is changing, and you might come across a lot of things that you were not, you never thought of before. Maybe things can turn around so well. Maybe, something you didn't know, and, you learned something, and people are behaving like, it's a world where they have not understood it, but you ought to be present in your own self when it comes to, going around and maintaining your own self. What I'm trying here is that you need to know that when you go out to the world, whenever you're talking to someone, you're going out, okay? So whenever you're talking to someone, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friends, or any people around it, maybe it's your clients, anyone, okay? Anyone can use a particular emotion, a particular knowledge, a particular whatever happened down the line. Anyone can use any kind of language when it comes to talking. And at that particular moment, you need to decide, whether you should stay silent, whether this person is just, talking from emotional side, even when they are, making a drama, making a scenes or something like that. Even if someone is not wrong, but someone is actually creating a drama, right? All I want you to know that in that particular moment, can you stay silent? Can you speak up? Can you calm down the next person? Can you actually ask, other people to be surrounding you? There are so many things that you can do at that particular moment. And whatever you choose is gonna define who you are, okay? And that has nothing to do with me, that has nothing to do with anyone in the world. It tells you that, you did something, and after some time, after an hour, after 2 days, after 3 days, after 5 minutes, when you go back in time, because you will always go back, you will always rethink things, and it always happens with everyone. Somewhere down the line, you have to see what you did. Everyone does that, okay? Because your consciousness will always try to help you with experiences. Your consciousness will always will show you that something like this happened, and you can learn from it, and you can move forward. Learn from what you did, learn from your own actions, learn from other people's actions also, right? Your consciousness will always do that. And please don't tell me that I don't go back in time or what. No, everyone does. Everyone does. This is a human life. I am a spiritual person, and I know even a spiritual person, howsoever that person tries to be in this present moment, this person also has a set of pattern where the experiences have taught us to be. So the greatest and the greatest of leaders have told this thing: learn from your experience, from other people's experience. This is the best you can do, okay? So whatever you do at whatever any point in time defines you, okay? Now if you're going back to one single place again and again, again and again, again and again, definitely your conscious needs to tell you something. Definitely your conscious is trying to tell you something, and it just you have not learned from it maybe, and it's coming from, it's coming from a uh, place where you need to get up and start doing new things probably. Okay, so there could be so many reasons that you're going back to the same time frame and you're thinking the same thing again and again. It could be like, you need to learn something from it, that's it. Okay, or maybe you need to create something new. Okay, but whatever it is, whatever it is, learn from it. And you are, you're just you. Whatever you do, it defines you. What you do is defining you. Okay, so right now if I am making this particular video and my whole day has been like, I have to make my video, I have to make a video, and I have to shoot a video for myself. This also defines me, that I am work oriented. I am walking on the path of my dreams. I'm walking on the journey that I have chose for myself. And I could have taken a different path. I could have joined a different profession. I could have been living a different life. But just to give you an example, whatever I do defines me. And as a person, not even as a professional, as a person, there is a personal life that I live also. So how my relationships are, how I help other people, even they are my friends, even if they are my family, even if I'm going out and talking to some people who are who are just shopkeepers, who are just those people who I meet once in a lifetime. Maybe I've met them for a profession, right? Maybe that was a professional conversation. So it's always like that, who I am as a person. So always, why I'm asking you this, you need to define yourself before anyone else actually tries to judge you and tells you that you lack somewhere in here. You also get help from yourself when you define yourself, when you go about yourself. I mean, you're not defining you, but you're defining your own capabilities. What you do down the line, this is you. And you actually save yourself from emotional drama, getting too attached from anyone. You protect yourself in a way when you tell yourself, what, see, my life journey has been like this, that I have protected other people, I have protected me, I have made my friends a good person, I have made my children a good person. And whenever I see anyone, they greet me very kind. And whenever things change, things try to change, anyone in life tries to manipulate you, or the person who does not even know you is trying to figure out how this person can come into your atmosphere and talk to you in a good way also. But this person can actually say some bad things to you, some negative things to you, which never even applies to you. You could be a different person completely. But still, when you're telling yourself that I have done this, and all my life I have loved, all my life I have been kind to other people also, all my life I have always did good things. Or maybe at some place you did a lot of things, and people your life actually changed, and people try to congratulate you, and other person who is, so other person is like not in this particular situation, and they are trying to judge you, or emotionally manipulate you, or maybe at a particular company that you go, and they try to give you less package, and you can literally say no. Okay, you can literally tell them that, you know what, I know that I deserve better. Even at a marriage, even in a relationship, whosoever you are, whether you're single or married, you tell the life, the whole universe, not to someone, not in a fighting way, but to protect yourself, to know who you are, so that you are not demoted at any time in life. Okay, you start one thing. I'm not asking you to make money. I'm not asking you to make your, atmosphere clean. I'm not asking you to do any of that. All I'm asking you is know yourself. Just know yourself. If someone is trying to give you a less package, even in, even in a job, right, you can tell them that I deserve more, I deserve a better pay scale, I know myself. And you know why this has happened to me so many times? People have asked me so many times, how to get more package, how do I get selected in an interview. There are so many people who need help, and if you can come to me with a question, I can help you, right? But this is a general thing, anybody can be helped with this. All you need to do is know yourself. There are 5 things. If you're writing, you can write it down. There are 5 major things that you can actually find yourself, that this is me. So relationships, okay, career, money, health, your mental health, and your physical health, your body. Okay, so just write down these 5 things and make sure you know yourself like that. So these are 5 basic things, and you can know yourself so much when you go about doing anything. People are not demoting you, actually you are yourself so much valued. Yourself, you have valued yourself, that it's time that you are adding value to the other people also, to your surrounding also. It's time to add value to your own life. It's time that you don't get demoted from where you are. You don't keep walking on the same scale every single time. You rise up. You rise up. You leave the burdens and you rise up. Every single one of you who's watching this video, I'm asking you to rise up. Okay, so guys, this has been my life. All my life I have been telling people what were their potential, and because I realized that people have I was a very, 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 very soft-hearted person. Even still I am, but I don't let anyone to tell me that you're doing something less. I am telling you already that what, I am a coach, and with full respect I will deal with you also. It's just that when people have told me that you're good, you are good potential, but in a way that they are winning somewhere and I am losing somewhere, and I was like, okay, wait, this is your time to stop. This is your time to stop. because today I am sitting where I am sitting. Even on that particular day where I sat, I was raw, okay, but I knew myself. I knew that I've lived my these years of life, and I also deserve a place in life. I accept my value in life. So at one interview, I was told that you are good, your communication is great, and everything is good, and you are raw. So after cracking that interview, I was the only person who could crack that interview. There were so many people sitting, and I was the one who cracked that interview. So it was late in the night, like it was 9 or 9:30 in the night, that I was signing all of the papers of after cracking the interview, that I was selected. There were 20 other people sitting, and I was the one who cracked it. Even then I was told that you know what, you're raw. I was given another chance by the same HR, and they were telling me that what, you have spoiled everything. And I was like, wait a second, you are getting your job employee, you are getting everything from me, and you're still telling me that I'm raw? Really? So at that point I couldn't say anything, because I needed a job. I'm talking like so many years back. I don't even go back now. But this is where, and after even clearing that interview, when I joined the company, there were one more process, so that after a training process they send you for more training. So there was a training period. I failed that training 3 times, and after the third time it was like, you can't continue, right? So at that third time I was selected. Even in those 2 times where I failed, they told me that I was raw. Okay, no problem. It was my first interview, it was my first job, and I am happy. I'm glad that I could learn a lot. I'm glad that I got the job. I'm glad that I could learn a lot. But even because what happens is, you get used to of listening to the same thing in different ways, when people are trying to tell you that you are less. You're less. No, dude, I'm at least better at what I do, right? You could be a better person, I don't care. If you are a better person, I don't compete. I don't compare myself with anyone right now, okay? Because I'm learning. I learn every single day. Even at this particular day, I'm learning, and I'm convincing myself every single day that what, it's about to learn. Even when I am old, I will have to learn things. There would be new things. There would be things that I never have seen, and there are new things I will be learning, right? So I don't care whether someone is better in the same field. I am also great, right? But don't tell me that I am someone less. No, I know myself now. Thank you, especially to those people who kept telling me this, you're less, you're less, you're less. And I was like, wait. When I stop listening to you are less, I actually stand up to myself. And I'm not less. I have value in this world. So this particular video, it's not just about me. It's about you, first of all. Right? My stories can only help you understand where all of this could be leading, okay? But it's not about me. Again, it's not about me. It's about the person who is watching this video. It's about the person who is here to, what do they desire? Where can they lead? So I am just here to tell you that know yourself so that in life you stand at a place where you value yourself. Nobody else in the world actually values who you are, unless they want something from you, but your family values you. But before your family actually gives you a special position that you are valued, okay, you're valued, but then you need to know yourself. When your family actually tells you, and where your family never tells you that you are valued, but now they are telling you that you are valued, right? So you don't have to find your value from anyone in the world. You have to find your value by yourself, for yourself, for the betterment of you and for others also. So when you are lit, when you're lit means you know yourself. You know that people have said negative things to you somewhere down the line, but you know that you never deserved that. You've always been kind, you've always been good, you've always been better, and still you can be better every day. Every day you have a new version where you are telling yourself, I have to be better than where I was tomorrow, where I was yesterday, sorry. Okay, so here's how you have a practice of being humble also, but not getting loaded by burdens also. Okay, so unload all the burdens from your life and know where you are, know what your values are, and do not let anyone in this world tell you that you are anything less of who you are or what you deserve. Okay, so this was my video. Okay, but then I want to tell you this. Anyone who is trying to seek help, anyone who is trying to seek help, I am a coach. Okay, I am a community coach also, but yes, I am a coach. Okay, I am helping people heal, and counseling also is there. Plus I am a life coach. If you want particular 10 sessions, I literally help you with that also. So make sure you're dialing the number in the description box below. Either you can WhatsApp me also, okay, because I don't pick up calls mostly. I only answer to WhatsApp messages, only to those which are useful. Okay, I don't answer calls much, but when you are a client, definitely your call is answered because I have the number saved, right? So unknown numbers I pick up very less, right? And if you're into healing, if you want healing, if you want counseling or a life coaching sessions, call me. Okay, get your appointment, and live your life like you're born for it. You're born for being kind to people. You are born to be humble, you're born to be nice, and you're born to live your inner child. Okay, so people will tell you to start being mature. How will you be mature? By asking yourself that there is an inner child within me. There's an inner child who wants to have fun, who wants to be happy, and nobody talks about that. So there is an inner child who you need to bring out. In order to live life as a mature person, you need to know yourself and be happy. Be happy without anyone judging. Okay, nobody is gonna judge. People are gonna look at their phones, and those people who actually judge you, they are finding their way also, right? So maybe they are not, they are just there to find their way, but make other people like you don't stand a chance, saying negative things to you. No, don't even bother about these people who say all negative stuff about you. So anyway, this was my video. This is influencer Shreya, and you're watching I'm Celestial Being, I'm Celestial Muse. Okay, bye.